Florida builders are slashing prices like never before. Some homes are dropping $50,000, $75,000, even $100,000. Too many homes, not enough buyers, builders are panicking. This is a massive shift that will impact your home's value. If you are thinking about buying, selling, or investing, you need to hear this. Hi everyone, I'm Teresa. The market is changing fast, and I'm here to break it down for you in a simple, straightforward way so you can make smart moves. If you want to stay ahead and make the best decision, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Now, let's talk about why builders are cutting prices, where it's happening, and what it means for you. So why are builders slashing prices? So why are we seeing builders suddenly drop prices by $50,000, $75,000, even more? It all comes down to too many homes and not enough buyers. Over the past few years, builders went all in, expecting people to keep buying no matter what. They planned big projects, built new communities, and expected homes to sell as fast as they were building them. But here's the problem. Too many homes, not enough buyers. And with all this new construction hitting the market, there simply aren't enough people ready or able to buy. Mortgage rates are too high. Right now, interest rates are around 7%, making monthly payment way more expensive. Many buyers just cannot afford to qualify for a loan or handle the higher costs. Plus, home prices shot up, but wages didn't. The cost of homes has jumped 40 to 50% in some areas, but salaries haven't kept up. That means people who wanted to buy a home are now priced out, or they're waiting, hoping prices will drop even more. As a result, builders are sitting on thousands of unsold homes and they cannot afford to let them sit. They have loans, investors, and construction costs to cover, so they have to sell, even if it means cutting prices fast. The biggest price cuts are happening in these areas: Miami and other parts of South Florida. Too many high-end condos and townhomes, but not enough buyers. Many are luxury properties with high rates, so fewer people can afford them. Next is Tampa and St. Petersburg. This is an area that saw a huge construction boom, but now has an oversupply. Builders are struggling to find enough buyers, so they're offering massive discounts. Then there's Cape Coral and Naples. In this area, home prices climbed too fast and now demand is slowing. Builders are now cutting prices just to move inventory before it gets worse. So now the big question is, how much are prices dropping? And will they keep falling? Let's take a look at some prices in different areas. If you thought builders were holding strong on prices, think again. They are slashing them across Florida, and in some areas, the price cuts are huge. For instance, in Port St. Lucie, Heron Preserve by Pulte Homes were originally priced at $450,000 and up. They are now selling closer to $399,000. That's a $50,000 drop in some cases. In Tampa Bay, D.R. Horton builders here are cutting prices by $60,000 and offering 5.5% mortgage rate buy-down to attract buyers struggling with affordability. Then there's Miami-Dade and Broward County. With fewer buyers in the market, some builders like Lennar and KB Homes are offering free luxury upgrades, covering closing costs, and even lowering interest rates to sweeten the deal. In Homestead, in Masani Place by D.R. Horton, the new single-family homes in this community were listed above $600,000. But now, starting prices have dropped to $599,000 or lower, with incentives included. In Florida City, Palm Cay, which is another D.R. Horton community, townhomes that were approaching $450,000 are now listed at $399,000 with builders' incentives to move inventory. And it's not just about price cuts. Builders are pulling out all the stops, throwing in luxury upgrades for free. Think granite countertops, upgraded appliances, and high-end finishes at no extra cost. They are also covering closing costs. Some builders are paying thousands in fees so buyers can keep more money in their pocket. They're also discounting move-in-ready homes. If a home is already built and sitting empty, expect an even bigger price drop. But why are builders doing this? Because if they don't sell these homes now, prices can drop even further. They need to move inventory before the market shifts even more. But here's the part that most people aren't even thinking about. This isn't just affecting new construction buyers. If you're a homeowner trying to sell, you need to pay attention because builders are now your biggest competition. Let's talk about what this means for sellers. So, what does this mean for home sellers and homeowners? If you're trying to sell your home right now, your biggest competition isn't just your neighbors, it's the builders. And let's be real, builders have deep pockets and they're doing everything they can to attract buyers. That's making it tougher than ever for resale homes to compete. Here's what's happening: some new builds are now cheaper than resale homes. With price cuts and incentives, many buyers can now get a brand new home for less than a similar resale property. Builders are offering incentives that many private sellers can't. Think 5.5% mortgage rate buydowns, free upgrades, and thousands in closing cost assistance. Most individual sellers can't afford to match these deals. Buyers are flocking to new construction. Even buyers who originally wanted a resale home are shifting to new builds because of the price drops and financing perks. So, if you're a homeowner looking to sell, what does this mean for you? You must price competitively. If you overprice, your home will sit on the market while buyers run to new builds. Look at what builders are offering nearby and price accordingly. You need great marketing. Builders have full sales team, model homes, and professional marketing, so you need to step it up. That means staging, professional photos, and video marketing are more important than ever. You have to be flexible. Consider offering buyer incentives such as help with closing costs, a home warranty, or even a rate buy down to make your home more attractive. Not sure where to start? That's why I put together a free home selling guide to help you price right, market effectively, and sell fast in this competitive market. So grab your copy in the description. Now, if you're a buyer, you're probably wondering, should you buy now or wait for lower prices? Let's talk about it. So, what does this mean for buyers? The good news is if you're a buyer, you have options and negotiating power. Let's break down what this means depending on if you're looking at new construction or resale. If you're looking at buying a new construction, negotiate hard. Builders need to sell. Their first offer is not always the best offer, so you can push for price cuts, free upgrades, and extra incentives. Just ask. Can you lower the price? What additional incentives can you offer? Can you buy down my mortgage rate even further? Check all the incentives. Many builders are offering rate buy downs, covering closing costs or throwing in high-end upgrades like granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, or luxury flooring. Make sure you're getting the best deal. Research the community. Some areas are severely overbuilt and could see even deeper price cuts in the coming months. If builders in your target area are sitting on a lot of unsold homes, waiting just a little longer could mean an even better deal. If you are considering a resale home, look for motivated sellers. Some homeowners won't compete with builders' incentive and will just drop their price to sell. If a home has been sitting for over 30 days with no price adjustment, chances are they'll negotiate. So be patient. Prices are still adjusting, and in some overbuilt areas, they haven't hit bottom yet. If you're not in a rush, watching the market for another few months could put you in an even stronger position. Bottom line, buyers are in control right now, so use it to your advantage. But this leads to the big question everyone's asking. Now, is this another 2008 recession? I hear this question all the time. Is the Florida market about to crash like 2008? Let's break it down for a second. What looks similar to 2008? Overbuilt market. Just like before the last crash, builders went all in and now there are too many homes and not enough buyers. Then there's buyers backing out. Many buyers are canceling contracts last minute because they see prices falling and they don't want to overpay. Prices dropping fast. Builders are slashing prices and offering huge incentives, a sign that the demand is weakening. But what's different from 2008? More homeowners have equity. Back in 2008, people owed more on their homes than it was worth. Today, most homeowners have built equity, meaning fewer will be forced to foreclose. We have stronger lending regulations. The housing crash was fueled by risky loans that led people to buy homes they could not afford. Today, lending standards are much more strict. So we are not seeing the same level of default risk. Buyers still want to buy. Unlike in 2008, people still want homes. They're just waiting for affordability to improve. If and once mortgage rates drop, demand will likely return. So is the Florida market crashing? Not everywhere. But if you are in an overbuilt area, expect more price cuts ahead. The Florida housing market is changing faster than ever, and whether you're buying, selling, or investing, what you do next matters. Thinking about buying? Now is the time to negotiate hard. Builders and sellers are making deals. If you need to sell, pricing strategy is key, or you risk sitting on the market while builders undercut your price. If you're investing, be cautious. Some areas are prime opportunities, while others are at risk for deeper declines. Selling your home in the shifting market does not have to be overwhelming. That's why I created a free home selling guide packed with pricing strategies, marketing tips, and insights to help you stand out and sell with confidence. You can download the free guide right now. The link will be in the description. And before we go, let me leave you with this. I know that navigating today's housing market can feel overwhelming, whether you're trying to sell, buy, or just figure out the right move. But here's something to keep in mind. Uncertainty is temporary, but wisdom lasts. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Proverbs 16:3. We don't always have control over the market, but we do have control over how we prepare, how we act, and where we place our trust. So take a deep breath. You don't have to rush or panic. Stay informed, make wise choices, and trust that the right opportunity will come at the right time. If this video was helpful for you in any way, hit that like button and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay focused, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.